We are Chick-fil-A. Am I here to eat healthy food? Certainly not. Oh, look at that. Chick-fil-A has a really nice Christmas tree. Alright guys, here's the inside scoop of what I usually get at Chick-fil-A. I got the 12-piece chicken nuggets with the french fries and an unsweet tea. So delicious. Let's have a moment of silence for these flowers. Well, that was a most delicious meal. I don't think I've ever had a bad meal at Chick-fil-A. We're at the commissary because we're gonna pick up our food. Oh my goodness, light! We're gonna pick up our food for Christmas Eve dinner, which we will be making tomorrow. I bet you it's gonna be a madhouse. Well, now that I've walked in, it's not too crazy. We'll be alright.
Y'all ready for this?
Alright y'all, so I kind of fibbed yesterday in saying that I wasn't going to film the gingerbread train. We actually just put it together yesterday and now they're decorating it. It looks a little different from the box. You see the box right there? You see our train? You see how short it is? Kyron says it's what? Now the girls are decorating it. So here is this year's Thomas family gingerbread train in all its glory. Girls did a pretty good job, if I might say so. So obviously now you guys know I am combining today's and tomorrow's, or tomorrow's and yesterday's. I don't know. Whenever you watch this, I'm combining the last 2 days together. So right now I'm fixing to make some hot chocolate because it's like that time of the year for hot chocolate, you know? And then we're going to watch a Netflix movie that we've had for like probably a month. And it's one of those movies where it's like, it was already on the queue, but I watched the first movie and it wasn't so great, but we have to sit through and watch this one because it was too late to take it out of the queue. And I didn't really want to send it back without watching it, so that's what we're gonna do. Good morning! It is Christmas Eve! Vlogmas day 24. I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to vlog tomorrow, but I will say this will be the last vlog for Vlogmas, which I'm hella excited for. So right now I'm just heading out to the store just to pick up some last minute things. Then the whole day is going to be consisting of cooking and eating, which I am super excited about. Super excited. You feel me? But yeah, I hope you guys have liked my vlogs. Leave a thumbs up if you've been liking my vlogs this entire Vlogmas. Just got back from getting some things. I so happened to see that there was a sale on candles I like, and I could only find one. Balsam and Cedar is my favorite, hands down favorite holiday scent. I will burn this all holiday long through New Year's because it smells so good. Okay, so every Christmas I make a Pavlova, which is probably my most favorite dessert that I make ever. I don't know. So I'm gonna show you guys how I make it. I don't know. I'm just gonna put in clips of me making it. I'm gonna put the recipe down below. It's really easy. It's on thejoyofbaking.com. But yeah, this is probably one of the more healthier options in terms of desserts as well, because it really just consists of egg white, sugar, heavy cream, and then fruit, and that's about it. So yeah, here goes Pavlova. So the recipe calls for 4 large egg whites, which I've already separated. Make sure you want to preheat the oven to 150 degrees prior to beginning your mixing. Okay, so once you have separated your egg whites, you want to go ahead and put your egg whites into your mixer. You want to make sure you don't have any of the yolk inside, because then it will prevent your egg whites from stiffening up. That's what it says in the thing, stiffening up. Okay, here we go. Put it on. Oh, first you gotta plug it in. Okay, so once your mixer is plugged in, you want to turn it on medium speed to high and let it stiffen up. Okay, you see it, it's starting to foaming up. Eventually it will get thicker and start to make little mountaintops. I'm checking to see if there's little peaks, as Kyron corrected me. And there's a soft little peak. I think I just need a little bit more, and then we'll start adding the sugar. Okay, this is the consistency kind of looking for. See how there's a little peak right there. So now what I'm gonna do is slowly add in some sugar, thanks to the help of Mr. Fox, as it's mixing. And it's gonna make essentially what we're making is meringue, and it's gonna make the meringue look very shiny. Here we go. As you can see, the egg whites have now turned to a meringue consistency. You can still see the granules, so it means it needs to be mixed a little bit more. And if you have like sugar on the side, what you want to do is just get a like a spatula, or not a spatula, one of those rubber things. One of these guys, and you just kind of want to fold it in. You don't want to like mix it in crazy like this, just nicely fold it in. Okay, so now I'm gonna add in half a teaspoon of vanilla to the meringue, a teaspoon of white vinegar, and half a tablespoon of cornstarch. And once you put it in, sprinkle it on top, what you want to do is take your spatula again and fold it in. I really need a bigger spatula to be doing this, but this is kind of how you fold in. There's, I'm sure, other baking channels that do this way better than my quality of baking, but I just wanted to share it with y'all. My favorite holiday dessert. That's essentially it as far as like mixing and preparing. Now what you want to do, and this is vital, you need to have parchment paper. Otherwise the meringue is just gonna stick to whatever pan you put on it, and you're not even gonna be able to eat it. So you wanna put parchment paper down, and then you're gonna put the meringue on top of the parchment paper. Okay, so now what you want to do is kind of like shape it into a circle, and you want to kind of make it like kind of like a bowl, because you're gonna put your whipped cream and your fruits on top in the middle, and you want them to be able to be kind of stay in place. So you want to make kind of like a bowl shape. Okay, so this is the basic shape that you kind of want to get. I kind of spread it out a little bit, and now it's ready to go in the oven. And now you want to bake it for 60 to 75 minutes at 250 degrees. Okay, so the pavlova is done cooking. You can tell by the like, it kind of gets cracked, and when you feel it, it's hard to touch, but you don't take it out. What you do is you turn off the oven and you let the door be open just a smidge like that, so that it can cool to room temperature, if that makes sense. Because if you take it out, it may, and just put it up there, it may collapse. So you want it to cool with room temperature. Pro tip, if you are making your own whipped cream, put your mixing stand, if you have a mixing stand, in the freezer alongside with your whip, and your whipped cream will stay cold as you whip it up. I just took it out of the oven. It's hard to the touch. Inside it should be kind of fluffy. I hope it is. I've never cooked at this altitude, so I'm not really sure what to expect, but this is the general look, shape, and feel that this meringue should be comprised of. So we got the cornbread stuffing, some mac and cheese, fried turkey, green bean casserole with some taters. And that, my friends, is our Christmas Eve dinner. And the reason why we cook on Christmas Eve instead of Christmas is so that on Christmas we can just chillax, eat leftovers, don't have to worry about cooking or cleaning. It's a pretty good tradition, if I say so myself. So after we eat, I'm gonna finish up the Pavlova, and you know what? That's gonna be Vlogmas. Okay, y'all, the time has come to create my masterpiece. I have already made my whipped cream. There it is. I've cut up some strawberries and kiwi, and then we're gonna put it on top of the meringue. So what you wanna do is just take the whipped cream and kind of spread it on top. You want to be careful because if you push down too hard, you can crack the meringue. I mean, it's not really a big deal because it's all gonna get smushed anyways. Okay, so I have the whipped cream on top, and now I'm just gonna add the fruit. There we go. And that, my friends, is a Pavlova. I'm happy to say Vlogmas is now officially over. I'll see you guys in the future with more videos. So I hope y'all have a Merry Christmas. Thank you for everyone who's been watching, and I'll catch you guys on the flippy flop.